I'm Alex Tarrant for interest.co.nz. Welcome to a special report on student loans, particularly how to make money off your student loan. Under the current system, a student can borrow up to $150 a week in living costs. That's going to be changed in October to $155. Now remember, under this current system, you only pay back what you borrow. There is no interest on the repayments. A student can choose what they do with the living cost money. They can spend it or they can save it. If a student is able to save it, they can invest it in an account that accrues interest. That means they're basically getting money free from the bank from money that they've invested that they've borrowed from the government. Now we did some calculations using a Rabo Plus online call account that offers 8.3% interest per annum. And we also subtracted tax on the interest earned. If a student banks $150 per week over 37 weeks of the year, they would earn $136 in interest. Now that's not much, but it gets better. Over 3 years, a student will have earned $1,659. Over 5 years, say if the student's doing a master's degree, that figure will be almost $5,000. Over 7 years, a student would have have a total in their account of $51,047. $39,900 of that would have to be repaid to the government, which means $11,000 worth of interest earned into the student's pockets. Now this is if the maximum amount for living costs is borrowed and invested. Even if you spend some, a student is still able to make money. A student that needs $50 a week in living costs can invest the other $100. Remember, they're allowed to borrow up to $150. This is soon to be $155. Over 3 years, a student will have made $1,115 in interest. After 5 years, $3,300. And after 7 years, $7,459. That's after investing $100 a week for 37 weeks a year. Now this gives the student an incentive to borrow the maximum amount possible and invest that which is not spent. Now National is not going to change this under the current election, at least for students who are still studying. The interest earned would perhaps pay off the student's overdraft and would definitely help pay off 7 years of tuition fees. That's $11,000. I'm Alex Tarrant for interest.co.nz. That was a special report on student loans.